I'm Brent Walden. I'm the sales manager here at Master Foundation Crawl Space Repair, and today we're talking about mold treatment and microbial growth and how we can get rid of that for you. When we get called out and the customer is saying, hey, I think I have some mold growth or microbial growth in my crawl space, as an inspector, we're going to go in and check everything out thoroughly. So if they have insulation in between the joists, we want to make sure we pull that down and remove it to see if we have any growth down there. And obviously when we do see that, we want to take some photos, let the customer know that, hey, this is what we're seeing. Also take some moisture reads so we can say, hey, this is what caused it. And then we got to make sure we control that environment in the crawl space so that we can keep it from growing, but also get rid of that mold that's down there that's already grown to the wood. The moisture content in the crawl space, when those levels increase, meaning your relative humidity, can get up over that 60-65%. That's what gives it the capability of growing on anything organic, which is our wood product in a crawl space. Mold can have a variety of different looks and the way it appears on wood. We actually have over 4,000 different types of mold here in East Tennessee. What I tell customers is that no matter what type of mold that it is, it should not be growing in your crawl space because it can cause all sorts of other problems for you. We do treat the mold, so we want to actually remove the mold by the root. When you have insulation in the joist and this much microbial growth is growing down there, it also gets into that insulation. So it's important that we go in and remove any of that material that's in the joist, expose all the lumber, so that way when we do the treatment, we're able to condition every bit of that and remove all the mold, not just from the floor joist, but from the subfloor as well. We use soda blasting, which is soda bicarbonate. It's basically just baking soda is all this is. That's the chemical name for it. But we're using this in the crawl space with a wand, high pressure. We're putting this baking soda, removing the mold by the root, so we get rid of that completely out of the environment that's underneath your house. The biggest thing with the way we do our treatment is that it's so important that it's hard for anybody to leave their home for 1, 2, 3 days. And that's why we don't use any chemicals. So we don't ask anyone to leave their property. We want them to be able to stay there. All this is being done underneath their home, which we can do with baking soda and soda blasting. And it's the most effective way of doing that without damaging your wood product. And the best way of actually removing it by the root and completely doing away with what could be causing harm in the living space. So if you have any concern, if you have any musty smells, call us, go to our website. We do have some before and after photos we can share with you on what the lumber looks like. And not only that, we can go under and inspect your crawl space thoroughly so that way we can show you what we're seeing. And if you do have other issues going on, we can inform you of how we treat those, how we can correct those, and actually let you know exactly what the cost is while we're there. So call us, visit our website, so that way we can come out and help you the best we can.